Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever, whenever that you may be tuning in. This is Yonks, and as always, very, very excited here. This is now our fourth office hours for AI Agents.box. This is now day 4 of a 180-day sprint. And right now, it's just me in here in the office hours. So make sure if you want to stay apprised of all the things that we're doing. And I'm going to go real quick. This is the Google Docs that we've been collaborating on, working together to launch AI agents. And real quick, I'm going to just plug aiagentsbox.org. That's our link tree. And this is our events calendar. Subscribe to our events calendar here. This is where you can stay apprised of all the stuff that's going on. I'm going to get some more things added here today, maybe even during the office hours. But since there's nobody else on here, it's going to be me just building in public during this live stream. That's my backup plan for no interactivity. So here on the first thing, I'm going to go ahead and do a timestamp on setting up Charmverse for collab on a custom domain at collab.aiagents.box. So let's go ahead and go through the process. I'm going to go ahead and a browser new window for aiagents.box. And that's actually one of the best practices that I follow as I have a different profile for these sorts of things. And here is a new window in my Brave browser for aiagents.box for this profile. So, and one of the things associated with that is a Coinbase wallet over here, which is also, let me see, I need to log into that. Let me do that here real quick. So grab my password for this out of our password database for aiagents.box. Right, copy password. Let's see, the clipboard didn't get the right one. Okay, aiagentsbox.eth. So let's go over here to Charmverse. And this is one of the things going to show how easy Charmverse is to set up. So the network for on-chain communities. So let's go ahead and do a sign up. Sign up. Coinbase wallet. And it should have a connect, sign, logged in, and we're wanting to start from a template. So I'm going to scroll down here. These are the different communities: NFT community, creator, grantor, gaming community, grant recipient, hackathon, Nounish DAO, and impact community. We just recently, and going to reference back and forth between mentioned collab. We set up for Invest Local Charmverse already here, and this is one of the things that we're going to be following a very similar methodology with Invest Local as we are here with aiagents.box. So that's kind of like a sister effort within the 3Win social ecosystem. So anyway, going back here to let's get started, impact community, and we're going to call this AI agents.box. And let me get the logo here real quick. Have a very generic, just putting this out to the universe. We may explore using AI agents, but that's something that we can decide after we get more traction here within the community that we're building for aiagents.box. So get started. And I'm not going to check the email right now. I agree to terms and conditions. Next, aiagents.box. Let's see what it needs here. I should be able to put in most of this stuff later. And I'm going to just copy in and paste in. I think the only thing that it needs me to populate on this initial thing to get the save button highlighted here. And let me select this hat. And let's see, does it have to select the time zone? LinkedIn. Please fill out. Oh, it auto-populated this, but it's an invalid link. So that's what was causing the thing to not be working there. And I'm going to just grab this off of a clipboard. So that's what was causing the save link. Got all of these fields. I don't know if LinkedIn is a required field. Oh, it's still up here on this one. Let me see if this gets this one resolved. Invalid Twitter link. And so there's the save. I have the LinkedIn on the clipboard. We do have a company page. Real quick promotion here. Go subscribe to our company page. I'm not going to go there. Actually, I will. Let's see what it looks like because I am in the AIagents.box profile. So destroy the box. Make sure that you follow us here on LinkedIn. We need to get this up to 150 followers in order to start streaming. Would rather be streaming an AI agents box conversation into our LinkedIn for the additional exposure there. And that's one of the AI agents, one of the AI special agents that we're going to create is for doing LinkedIn social media engagement there. So anyway, the company page added that. Let me go ahead and save here. That was everything that I needed. So one of the things that we're wanting to do now is use our hats protocol hat. And it actually opened up here. This isn't the actual NFT. Let me navigate over to get the details off of the hats space, app.hats. So here's a link to the tree on our YouTube or wherever just the other day created a live stream for creating our hats tree. And this is the one that we're wanting to use for a token gate within the Charmverse space. So anybody that can get that wears this hat will be able to so successfully copied the hat ID. This is one of the things that we needed here within that. And let me actually see real quick, show all 8 wearers. So let's see here. So I'm just throwing this on my clipboard. And I think I need the NFT ID as well. All right, so going back to our Charmverse, going to the settings, we're wanting to create a, well, let's actually set up the custom domain first. So let's do this. So we're wanting to do a custom domain at collab dot AI agents dot box. And let me save this. So this will bring in the details that need to configure with the domain provider for AIagents.box. This is using my.box, which is on chain. Also use Porkbun for various stuff, but let me just go here to my.box and connect wallet, Coinbase wallet. All right, so go to my domains and I'm going to click on this here and we're going to update the DNS, and this is what we need to add from the Charmverse space. Really like using the dot box, and that's something that you will see unpacked here. For whatever reason, needed to reconnect, but let me do that again real quick. So we are going to add a new record, and this is where we copy and paste these details. Here's the record name, and going over here to the host, and this is a CNAME. So change the type from A to CNAME, and then put in the record value, which is this copy to clipboard right here. So this is the first one, and then add another record, add new record, and go through the same thing, step again for the second entry that needs to be created. So here's the host. And let me see here. I actually need to edit this. Because it's got in this the domain, and don't need that in this from a record standpoint. So let me edit that out and then grab the value with the copy and paste clipboard thing there, CNAME, and there's that. So add record, and need to edit this one to take off the AI agents.box because that was unnecessary. So it'll be a collab.ai agents save. Okay, so here's the two new entries that we have added via my.box, the DNS admin portal for our agents.box domain. So we're going to go ahead and apply these updates. And this is an on-chain dynamic. That's one of the more interesting value propositions of this. So this will actually bring up another transaction where there's a small cost on chain to do this update. So one of the great things for people that love domain flipping or whatever that it's called is there's some pretty fabulous domains on .box. But anyway, so let me refresh this here because it's still got the and this is something that did the other day. So now we've got our DNS entries in here for our custom entries, because I was going to get a screenshot of this that just put in for Charmverse. And I might send out a tweet on this here with this. So that's why I'm getting a separate screenshot so I don't have to clip this off of the video later. Do like doing some screenshots, self-admitted as screenshot junkie. So let's go back over here to Charmverse. Verify setup. DNS propagation can take a little while to complete. I'm going to go ahead and get a screenshot of this as well. And this might include two screenshots on that. So again, this may take some time to propagate. Let's go ahead and go to the next thing that wanting to do is set up the role using our pre-launch team NFT. So we're going to add a role, and this is what we're going to call our pre-launch team, and create role. So the first step is to create a role, and then we're going to create a token gate for that. And again, the plan is to use the and let me see if I can find it here with yonks.eth. So more might have to be let me bring open my window, because I think it was easier to get it off of OpenSea than some other method. So pretty sure that I'm signed in here on OpenSea more. And this is probably a hidden NFT, which is one of the reasons that I couldn't see it on. Let's see. Looks like I need to log in. So just logging into OpenSea with my MetaMask wallet. Still am using MetaMask here with Yonks.eth. Haven't transitioned over to Coinbase wallet. So, and let's see. So going to hidden. So let's see. So this is what I needed right here. I need the contract address and the token ID. So let me go back to Charmverse here real quick. So we're going to go, we just set up the role, pre-launch team, and now we're going to go over here to our invites, and we're going to do an add token gate. And this is a digital collectible, and it's a ERC 1155 NFT. And time permitting, we might also set up unlock protocol. We're planning to have a paid member tier with that. And we're on base. These are all the different chains. And this is where I need the contract address and the token ID. So this is the going back to the OpenSea window. This is where I need the contract. And it wasn't letting me copy that here. So I'll get it over here off of the base scan explorer. So here's the contract address. Contract and token ID. Go back to my OpenSea window. Copied. Token ID. Next. Review conditions. Review your conditions and confirmed. Owns at least one HATS protocol token ID. So that is us. So let's go ahead. And then the next thing, we're going to assign the role pre-launch team. And you're going to actually get to see me go through this workflow now. Let's go back real quick and check our settings and see real quick if the, let's see. So this one is in there. Let me actually change this to not capitalized, because that might be making it a little wonky. Save. Verify setup. Okay, setup is verified. Let me get a screenshot of this. So don't use capital letters here. It caused some problems on Charmverse. Note to self, note to everybody else, just use lowercase. All right, get a screenshot here. And this is where I'm going to go back to that OpenSea window where I was at in my Yonks profile. And let's see if the custom, and I'm actually going to do this in an incognito window here real quick to see what it looks like. Oh, that's collab.investlocal. Let's do collab.ai agents.box. Log into aiagents.box. Yay. So that functionality is working. So let me get a screenshot of this, setting up the custom domain on Charmverse. So real quick here, we went to two things. We set up our Charmverse space. You saw how easy that was. Now we set up our custom domain. And the great thing about a custom domain is that we will own that URL, since we own our .box domain through my.box. And the cool thing about .box is that we have an NFT on chain to represent that ownership. So I'm going to actually go through the process right now of signing in with Yonks.eth on our brand new Charmverse space. So since I airdropped all of our pre-launch team members the other day, and let me check real quick. I'm going to just check to see if there's any comments. Checking comments here from Restream dashboard. Yonks says hi. So sending that out. So anyway, gonna go ahead and do a sign in with MetaMask. Connect. Confirm. So join a space. This is what it looks like after there. The following criteria must be met to join. Owns at least one of one HATS protocol, blah, 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 roles pre-launch team. And I'm going to get a screenshot of this. And this is something that we're going to be working on documenting. This is me doing a real quick process here. But this is primarily for getting some documentation in a more permanent location. Mentioned the Google Docs. That's what we're using Google Docs not to be a permanent storage of important information. And that's one of the things that we will be creating here during this 180-day sprint of launching AI Agents.box, the on-chain community for AI. So let me go ahead and click join here and join. And this imports my profile. This here is the lens setup. And this is the nice thing about having great stuff set up on your profile. It automatically imports this. I'm probably going to use my lens protocol or my no, I think I actually like using the lens protocol one because anyway, don't spend that much time on lens. That's a separate conversation. I've got everything I need in here, and it's not making me put in anything for the name. I'm going to just throw something in here on another window real quick with that. I've been increasingly using the infinity, and I might even change this up with some of the emojis with focusing on AI agents, like some of these emojis right here. I may change this, and this is me just thinking out loud during another live stream, but that's something I'll do later. So let me go ahead and click save. And I don't know if I need to click join again. It was there, so. And let me go back to homepage. Okay, so I am now logged in. I should have edit capabilities because I think that that's the default role that we all have, and it's currently on viewing. I need to double check to see on the permissions. And what I'll probably do is elevate myself to an admin to work on getting this set up. And this is just something, if you love working on Charmverse and you're wanting to contribute here, this is just a call out to the universe to come join us and help build what we're building here. So some of the functionalities just to, and this isn't meant to be a deep dive on Charmverse, but we did get our custom domain set up. Did get the Charmverse space set up, and then I just went through the process. And this is one of the things that we'll work on getting some documentation here on our Charmverse space. So looking forward to unpacking that. That's one of the things that's been on my to-do list for a little while. So I'm going to go ahead and I think I can safely close out all of these windows. I might leave the Charmverse here open, close out this, and this. So successfully updated the DNS with our custom domain. So love that. All right. And then looking here, going back to our Google Docs. So, and yay, confirm that this is working. And let me just add a link to this right here. HTTPS, apply. So now we've got a link to that. And then one of the other things that was wanting to set up was the unlock protocol. And I think I'm going to do a breakout piece of content on that. I was kind of thinking of doing that here. One of the other things to, let's actually go through here. I'm on the events calendar. And I'm gonna go in real quick. Let's see. Oh, I lost my window. All right, well, I'm going to take that stuff offline. I feel really good about getting the Charmverse space set up, and I'll just use this as the whatever creating the Charmverse space and getting our custom domain set up. And again, make sure that you subscribe to our Luma calendar and also check out our newsletter. This is something that we're planning to create some content with here today. But I'm going to go ahead and bring it here to a wrap. Going to be live streaming, so make sure that you subscribe. This is currently live streaming on our AIagents.box YouTube channel. So we just spun up this channel within the last, and you can see here, Ben, and this is that one that kind of got botched, and I need to go in. Note to self, let me actually make an action item to action item, delete the botched live stream from earlier today, this prior session. That didn't work. So make sure you subscribe. This is something that most of our content right now is in live streaming. And one of the things that we're wanting to do with AI is to really make this a more refined process. And just to put it out to the universe here, part of the reason this goes back to the why, and you can really unpack that on the home tab of this Google Doc, as far as the vision that Jesse Pollock put forward. I think there's a big opportunity for on-chain builder and stream or archetype to emerge this year. Ship cool things 10 times faster with AI plus on-chain. Do it live on stream. Show the world what's possible. Go viral. Who's going to define the category? I responded, how to be considered for this mentorship opportunity. Well, and I probably need to change this just looking right here. So the how from just thinking out loud, because that tweet actually occurred before. And then Jesse did reply here, so I'll actually add that. Free response. Let me refresh this Jesse's response, and I'll add that later. So anyway, this is again, we'll be working on the workflow as far as getting this streamlined, because this is again day 4 and wanting to create a daily blog post. So this Google Docs is really where we're organizing the collaborative efforts. And anyway, just going to end this here. This is again day 4 AI agents. Very, very excited about this topic, as you can tell, which is why I'm doing this live stream format. But anyway, till next time.